Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as the Qing dynasty in China. So we're doing really well. We're taking over Central Asia. Japan is pretty much... I could probably almost wipe them out in another war. But that's going to have to wait... How many years? 14 years. In the meantime, though, we are pushing to try and trigger the court and country disaster event, which will involve a war with Guy once I deal with these rebels. I've completely surrounded these guys so they can be eliminated relatively at my leisure. Oh, that's awkward. Still gonna win anyway. Jingu will be removed from Ise. Ise gets religious center until the end of the game. Oh. Okay, what do we have here actually? I'm going to depose him, gain a little bit of the stability. I know it slows down my religious progress, but that's the way it goes. We will do tax, I guess. How are we doing? We really just need 1,000 more. I might just take a loan and do it. Increase that. And then next month we should be able to do land clearance. Assuming we don't fall into debt. We might. Okay, land clearance has been gained. That army is marching there. Those ones are marching there. You're occupying that there. Did that just lower our unrest? Low one. It did. I didn't do it fast enough. Shoot. Okay, this is going to take a little bit more work than I expected. Specifically since there are in fact rebels in Japan still. Let's stop that. Stop that war. Quickly. Stop the war. Zealots, rebels everywhere. How does one deal with them all? And Russia has defensive ideas, so they've got superior morale. Russia's going to be a rather nightmare to destroy. Okay, let's start this war. We want your capital. Not enough to trigger court and country because of the amount of stability we have at the moment. At the moment, we have lots of stability. Or reduced unrest. Hopefully we'll take some attrition here and that shall boost our unrest a fair amount. From attrition. Good. Ah, another colony done. Apparently the Siberian Clan Council never expanded beyond this single province down there. That's not an issue for us, which is nice to see. There we go. Quick war there. Good. March to there. You know what? I might just use you guys to march there. Yeah, we're not going to get enough unrest, are we? Oh, that's annoying. Rebels up there. Have to dispatch our fleet to deal with that, aren't we? Okay. Pretty sure the Japanese rebels, yeah, they can pretty much be wiped out by a single army at this point. So let's move you to there, right? Where's the Tokugawa capital? I thought it was right there. Oh, apparently not. Army. Nope, wrong army. Army. Good. We'll take that because we can ignore the inflation to a large degree. Monthly war development is rather low. We need more overextension. That's our only way we're going to ever trigger this, apparently. Mori separatists and Aki. Okay. March back that way, I guess. For the clergy, let's get some admin. Monopoly charters. There we go. Not enough to pay off the loan, but it's a good start. Alright, that's dealt with. We need to go suppress those rebels before they actually start converting land. Right now, of course, they're rampaging through Sunni land, so it doesn't matter. Other than the fact that they're, you know, rebels. And who else do we need to get over to fight? Monk. Looks like they have military access that way, so it wouldn't be that hard in the scheme of things. Apparently we suppressed those rebels there without entirely knowing what we were doing, which is kind of amusing. They just waltzed right in and died. Now there's a chance of a revolt here, which would be nice to occur while my army is still there. It did. Perfect. Press you again, or wipe you out, rather. I somehow missed that army. Integration is a slow process, but that means the Orate Horde has now joined our empire. Wherever they may be located, there they are. We'll put them on... we'll send them after that guy. It only takes more than a month to actually march my army down between these two provinces, which is a little annoying because now these guys have more years of nationalism there. Still solid on the unrest. I'm probably going to have to invade like Ava or Ayut Thahat just to even have a chance of getting enough overextension before we leave the age. As long as we don't have 3 stability, we're good. Oh, we could actually repair the Great Wall if we had level 5 military. Constructing the Forbidden City would be awesome. Again, more money than we have, and more stats than we generally want to look for. Send you to there. You know what? I'm gonna actually send. Wait a second. You're labeled as Banner Cavalry, but I know you're not. Just ban them then. We only really want Banner Cavalry on the field if we can help it. Oh, yeah. For some reason, these guys seem to have more negative events than the average nation in my mind. Probably just me, but it feels like there's lots and lots of negative events for these guys. Of course, it wants us to pour all our Japanese territories. Which, at this point, I'm probably not going to do, at least till Japan gets more wiped out. Yes, I do in fact have a claim I could start it. England has now entered the English Civil War, which actually, if we were going to fight Russia, would be our best shot. Russia just apparently lost an army in a war. Russia has no artillery. A ton of infantry, no cavalry, no artillery, no mercenaries, tons of manpower, and that's it. I'm a little confused what's going on there. Obviously, I don't want to pick a fight with them right now, but interesting to note that rather lack of stability. 6 years we could attack you. How about Coruscant or somebody? Oh, really? Rebels over there. Huh. Go stop them, I guess. Slight detour out of your way first. As soon as I click there, they left. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, we're fine with that. Let's peace out Guys. Good. And then 50 days, we'll peace out Nogai. Ooh. Nice. We'll take that. What did we need to do for Forbidden City? We need to be at peace. Oh. I can do that. 24 days. Let's hope my ruler doesn't die in those 24 days. Gotcha. No one really cares about this war. It's a relatively minor one. And let's construct the Forbidden City. There we go. Forbidden City has been in fact constructed. These guys are going to totally leave my territory and go elsewhere, which is probably not the smartest move on their point, but apparently it's what they want to do. Let's actually run you over and join you to either of those armies. We might just have to raise a whole new army here. Can't pay off the debt just yet. How are we doing on an absolutism scale? We're up to 64. Suppose I could repress a few more. It's become more expensive now. Oh. A little bit more absolutism is not wasted in the long run. And more importantly, we've got even increased reduced inflation, even though we have no inflation. Still, it's nice to see it. You go way down there. I guess that's a thing. Ooh. One more. There we go. Get the Constitution going. And we want to probably take influence, to be honest. Although espionage wouldn't be the worst because of the sheer amount of corruption we've been picking up. Trade wouldn't be terrible either, but it's not as effective on us. Diplomatic ideas. Again, I guess that's okay. I guess I'll take influence. Influence lends itself to much larger conquest than all the others, so. Of course, we can't trigger quoting country because of how stable we are. A little bit frustrating. Can we actually pay down that debt? We can. We actually have to lose stability now to trigger disaster if we want it. Chastise you. Why are the Irate rebellious? Non-accepted culture. Interesting. I guess that makes some sense. It's a shame I can't push the boundaries a little bit and like boost my oh, I'll actually do that. Yearly corruption reduction by 10%. I'm gonna take that for now. Should help. We need to really, ideally I want no corruption at all. Rebels in Japan still working away. Still haven't revolted yet. Little frustrating. Let's throw down another couple universities because we're going to trigger that in 10 years, or somebody is going to trigger that in 10 years. Japan is conquerable in 9 years. Really? Oh, right next to them. Oh, kind of convenient. Two relatively small rebellions crushed. What else are we looking at? No guy now. Let's treat you a bit. Or rate. We're going to let you revolt. I'll crush you. Move up there. Transoxana can be attacked in 4 years. That, I think, is likely where I'm going to get my overextension from in the scheme of things. Go after these guys, but then I'm fighting Malacca as well. If I attack these guys, they almost have no allies. Ooh. Let's do that, in fact. Especially considering they're sabotaging my empire left and right and left and right and left and right. We'll let a couple more Japanese rise up in rebellion, and then we will stop them all. And then we should be in good shape for getting port in country. Where can I actually station these guys where they're not dying like flies? Right there, apparently. You know what? Let's actually move you all the way over here. Start building up my next army. We're going to support the nobles here a little bit. Ah, no guy separatists. Even better. More separatists we can wipe out without leaving them alive to fire during another disaster, the better. Although we do need to catch up in spy tech or military tech. They're at 21, so they're not that far ahead. I think I'll move these guys down now. There's no real rebels in Japan that are a particular size that we can't handle with a single army. We honestly could handle it with half of our army. Oh. Kind of nice. The no-guy separatists are instead invading Russia. I find it rather creepy. Russia somewhat likes me. Oh, I need either a Christian province or a Hindu province. These guys are about to be integrated in 2 years. And probably next month we should be able to get line infantry. Yep. 1 monarch point away. Let's march you down here as well. Get annoyed with the Japanese rebels due to them not actually revolting. What's the military power of these guys I'm looking to fight? 75,000. Gonna have to hit them with a lot of troops. That's 30, that's 47. Yeah, we're gonna hit them with more troops than they have, but we'll see how it goes. It'd also give me the chance to wipe out these tiny guys as well. Even though I think they're technically tributary state. Somebody else. And we have our rate rebels, so let's try and stop them first. You guys together do not have enough infantry. There we go, that should handle it. Obviously we want to keep a good proportion of mercenaries in these wars, otherwise we're going to run out of manpower. We're not Russia, and we're not Ming China. On the other hand, I might actually make another couple states out of China. Well, it says I should go after Japan, doesn't it? Yeah, most of these are not what you'd call particularly valuable regions. Korea? Probably not. Probably just, as it says, Japan. Whatever that one's called. We'll do that one first. Not like we can't particularly afford them. We'll give one of these provinces to the clergy. Next province. These guys. Oh, interesting. Right next to each other. And that would be the nobility want land now. East. Where is? Oh, that's up here. And that should, yep, run me out of manpower. Admin power. Good. There we go. On that front, that is all done. And that should ideally have boosted our, there we are, boosted our land force, boosted our income a little bit. Let's throw down a couple more universities. That way we actually have some spread when the Enlightenment fires, because I don't believe we can get it because we're not technically in Europe. Oh, we could. No. We're not on the continent Europe. Yeah. No European continents for me. Let's wipe you out. How are you looking? Still quite a ways to go. And wiped out. And hopefully wiped out as well. Okay. We have enough to fabricate a claim on these guys, which we should do. There we go. Although I would like to have launched this war when I have nationalism, that's a ways away. 2 tech. At least. Oh, these guys got away on me. Speedy nomads on horses. Hard to hunt down and wipe out. And now there's more Kazaki rebels. Oh yeah, rebels everywhere. Anyhow, that will be it for this episode. We will launch this war down south next episode. And we'll see where it takes us. Hopefully we can beat these guys. I don't think they're particularly dangerous. They don't have any particular discipline or any particular morale. So we should be able to beat them. And then we can return and beat Japan. So thank you guys all for watching. Bye for now.